Hi, I'm Sergeant Chris Boyd. I'm the supervisor and the trainer for the Madison Police K-9 unit. Our trainings are based on what the dogs are all do on the street. And our dogs are dual-purpose dogs, which means that they detect narcotics and they do tracking and building searches, apprehensions, and they search for evidence. So each one of the trainings we do exercises in all those areas for all the dogs. And we try to give them practical experiences that benefit them. So one tracking exercise may be a little different for one dog than it is for another based on the needs of that dog. And all of the dogs are motivated by their toys. And we do all reward-based training as much as possible. We use some corrections in there when necessary, but in general our trainings are reward-based, so the dogs are working, to find their tug toy, to find their toy, and to get praise from the handlers. And so each training we have goals for each of the dogs that we would like them to achieve by the end of that training, and it all leads to their long-term goals. So when they say it, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, it's totally untrue. I mean, their whole career they're learning and they're getting better and better and better up until the time they retire. Dogs, when they do apprehension work, when they do bite work, for them it's a game. They enjoy it, but there's no emotion involved for the dog. And they enjoy it because they love, tugging, and they love chasing things. It's a natural thing for a dog to have prey drive. So that's a part of our training that we spend a lot of time on because we want ultimate control of the dog, and we can send the dog and call him back at the last split second, and that's the goal, is to have ultimate control. It's something we don't use very often on the street. In 7 years I had one apprehension, but when it does come time that we may have to use a dog, it may be in place of having to use deadly force, and it's in a situation where we really want to stop someone or locate someone. So we want to have ultimate control over that situation. Most of the time the dogs are used for finding things. They're finding people, they're finding drugs, they're finding evidence, and but on occasion, there will be a time where we may have to use them for apprehending someone, and we want to have them highly trained for that and have the handler have ultimate control. We pay attention to their vet care and to the quality of food that they eat, and we try to give them, quality everything to extend their life and have a good, healthy life, for them, for all the efforts that they give us and all the work that we put into them in the forefront. So in addition to their initial training, we do ongoing trainings on a regular basis. Each K-9 team has three full day trainings a month, but then they normally train on their own every day too with their dogs. All the tools that we need for this dog helps us to create a top-notch tool for the city that we use. It's fun to show off what they can do because the K-9 handlers have done a great job for the city, and when you watch the two work together as a team, it's really impressive.